Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to trigger a workflow when a file is uploaded to a specific folder in SharePoint using Power Automate. So let's get started. So I am on make.powerautomate.com. So first you just have to click on create, and here you have to click on instant cloud flow, and you can give it whatever name you feel like. For now I will just here I will just select manually trigger a flow, but you can just select whatever feels right for you. I think manually trigger a flow will not make sense. Maybe uh, I don't know. Let's see. Let's select manually trigger a flow for now, and we can change it later on. I'll just name it as practice. You can name it whatever you feel like, and just click on create. Now like I said, manually trigger a flow will not make sense, so I'll just delete this. Okay. And instead of this, we need to add a trigger when a file is created, or when uh, inside a particular folder of SharePoint, right, when a file is uploaded. So basically creating a file. So I can just click on this add trigger option. Okay, just search for when a file is created. Okay, so this is for OneDrive. I want it for SharePoint, right? So I can just select this particular option over here. Now inside this, you will have to enter your site address as well as library name. So as soon as you click on this drop down, it will show you the available site address which you have to pick. Before we select the site address as well as library name, you will have to go to your SharePoint, and inside this you will have to create one folder. So as you can see, I have created a folder named practice, but you can name it whatever you feel like. And inside the documents folder, I have created the practice folder, so you can again name it whatever you feel like. But then inside your workflow you will have to select this particular folder. So inside this practice folder also you can create a subsequent folders. Then you will have to again give it some. So suppose if I create an input folder over here inside this as well. So just to show it to you, so I need to upload a file inside the inputs folder, then my of practice folder. So only then my workflow will be triggered. So that's the thing. So make sure you change it accordingly. Then over here I'll just select my operation automation 2, and inside library name I'll just select documents as well. Okay, so that is done. Then now the problem is here, as you can see, when a file is created we have given the library name as documents, right? But we only want to trigger this flow only when the file is imported, like uploaded inside the inputs folder of our practice folder, right? So for that we can just add one condition as well. So I can just quickly add one condition over here. Now as soon as you select this particular condition, here we'll have to select a value. So for the value, I think we can just click on this flash icon, and here I don't think the flash icon would be helpful. I'll just click on this function. So for this, what you will have to do is we have to use something called trigger body. Okay, then you will have to add this question mark, and here we'll have to enter the full path of the uh, full path of when a file is created option, right? So I can just add square brackets. Inside that I can just add quotes, and then I'll have to add curly brace, and then I'll just have to type full path. Now this is, unfortunately, that's how the syntax is. So I will just click on add, and here you can see full path. Now just to be on the safer side, you can use is equal to, but what instead of is equal to, I'll just use contains. So something like this. So what if your inputs folder has some other folder and you forgot to write that over here? So for me currently it is practice, right? Practice is the folder name, and inside that I have inputs folder. So what if you wanted to trigger a flow whenever a file is uploaded either inside the inputs folder or a subfolder inside the inputs folders? That's why I'm using contains over here. So you can change this logic however you feel like. And over here I can just add a compose, something like this. And I don't know about inputs. Let's see. I'll just add the file ID or the file title, whatever is fine. And if you want to add a false condition as well, you can add it, but I'm just going to keep it blank. Now I can just click on save. Let's just wait. Then I can click on test, and for now I'll just click on manually. I'll click on test. Now what I need to do for this trigger to get triggered, for this workflow to get triggered, is we need to upload a file to inside the inputs folder of our practice folder, right, inside SharePoint. So I'll just create one quickly create one Excel file. It can be any file. Yeah, you can just create one file and then just upload it. Okay, so here inside operation automation, I will just go to practice inputs and I'll just drag and drop this Excel file over here. Now let's go back to our workflow and it should get automatically triggered after some time. So I'll just come over here. Okay, so it is still working it out. Again, this might take a bit of time, so you'll have to be patient. Do not refresh this particular page, even if it gets a little bit frustrating. Just keep on this page, and after here you can see after some time it did triggered, and here you can see this check marks. That means this particular flow was triggered. And if I click on compose, I should be able to, okay, I am not able to see anything. I don't know why. Okay, so the condition did succeed, expression is true. Okay, but I'm not getting anything. Show outputs. Okay, I feel like instead of this I can just edit this part out. Let's try to print something else. Okay, I think I have not printed out anything. That's why maybe instead of title, let's try to use something else. Maybe the ID. What else is available? Let's see. I think ID is fine. Okay, so I'll quickly click on save. Then again I'll click on test. Just manually test, click on test, and here I'll just change the file name because I already have this file name, and I'll come back and paste it over here and it should trigger a flow for us again. So let's just wait for this to finish, and once that is done I'll come back and show you guys the output. Okay, so here it is done. Now let's see compose. Okay, so I'm not sure why it is showing 1280 as the input. This feels a bit odd to me. I don't know why. Again, I mean, this is done. Hopefully you got the point, but I am just wanted to see the title is not getting displayed. I don't know why. Let's see more. Just clicked on the see more option. Okay, maybe I'll try to use this identifier. Maybe that might do the trick. Let's see. I'll just click on save. I'll click on test again. I'll click on manually, click on test, and here again I'll just change the file name to maybe 3. I'll just drag and drop this file name over here. I'll come back over here again. Okay, so my flow has ran successfully, and if I go to compose, here you can see I'm able to see the inputs. So shared documents, practice, inputs, sample data, sample dummy data, XLS, sample data _3. So hopefully you got the point. That's how the output looks like. So we had to use the identifier property to get the actual file name. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.